After Joel Schumacher made Batman silly.
Never leave the cave without him.
But before Zack Snyder made him a joke.
Why did you say that name?
Chris Nolan got The Dark Knight just right. Batman Begins. See one of the best, yet oddly not that successful Batman films that was so good it allowed Christopher Nolan to do whatever he wanted afterwards, except distance himself from the franchise. In this perfectly told superhero origin story, back when we weren't sick of superhero origin stories, that realistically explains how a boy became a crime-fighting bat ninja instead of a trust fund kid with a deep-seated fear of wells. I mean, had to be even odds he'd become Well-Man, right? Experience a feature-length attempt to ground Batman in reality, where the Batmobile was just a bridge-building rocket car Wayne Tech had laying around. The Batcave was simply part of New York's Underground Railroad.
Your great-great-grandfather was involved in the Underground Railroad.
And the bat shoes that summon a giant cloud of angry bats are, total BS. But who cares? How cool is this? Follow along on every step of Bruce Wayne's heroic journey, from cosplaying as a hobo, to stealing food, to blowing up a school. And witness his brutal training at the hands of the Liam of Neeson's, the League of Shadows, a group with a sinister plan to stop crime by using a microwave gun to vaporize their special fear juice to kick off the purge.
Go down!
Wait, what? I thought this was supposed to be the realistic one. That sounds like something Adam West would go up against.
It's a sad pill to neutralize the laughing gas.
But the League of Shadows aren't the only criminals plaguing Gotham. There's also Batman, who, if you think about it, is a violent criminal who answers to no one, waging a one-man war on the law itself.
What do you want?
Too much heat.
I'm Batman. I won't kill you, but I don't have to save you.
Sorry, still counts as murder if you make a train do it. Joining this loner on his one-man quest for justice are a lot of other people. Like Alfred, a butler so loyal, he'll drag Batman's sedated girlfriend into the back of a car, no questions asked.
Little the worse for wear, I'm afraid.
Lucius Fox, a man who might be helping Bruce to be a better serial killer for all he knows.
If you don't want to tell me exactly what you're doing, when I'm asked, I don't have to lie.
Jim Gordon, a cop with the morals, glasses, and mustache of Ned Flanders. Rachel Dawes, a childhood friend with a mysterious past of drinking condensed milk.
Alfred still keeps the condensed milk on the top shelf.
And, holy shit, is that King Joffrey? That is him. Why are you giving him military hardware? Take him out before it's too late. So strap in with a movie that saved Batman from puns and irrelevance.
Let's kick some ice.
With the right mix of gritty realism and comic book theatricality that's a perfectly focused, character-driven story, except for the whole third act.
If they get their machine into Wayne Station, it'll cause a chain reaction that'll vaporize the entire city's water supply.
And the fact that half the dialogue is cutesy repetitions of things someone said earlier.
It's a bit technical, but the key thing is that my company's future is secure. It's not who I am underneath, but what I do defines me.
Never did enough to mind your surroundings.
Didn't you get the memo?
Shut up! No wonder this movie's so good. They only had to write half a script.
The Dark Knight. In a city lined with an absurdly convenient number of school buses comes a realistic new vision of the Batman saga that throws away silly bat nipples for completely unrealistic new features like the Bat Car Cutter, the Bat Gun Bender, the Bat Armor that can withstand falls from any height, but sucks against bullets, and the Bat Device that inexplicably turns every Gotham City cell phone into a portable sonar reader, which downloads an infinite amount of data that's instantly transmitted wirelessly to Batman's eyes. How is that possible? It takes me 5 minutes to download Angry Birds. A silent guardian who doesn't give a fuck about racking up millions of dollars in people's personal damages. The Joker will test Batman like never before when he places 2 hostages at 2 different locations, which for some reason means that Batman nor anyone on call with the Gotham City Police Department can reach them both at the same time. A film bursting with not-so-subtle foreshadowing.
You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
That'll help you swallow Harvey's evil transformation, which is completely out of character.
It's about what's fair!
A hero that takes the blame for a fallen savior, for the better of the city.
I killed those people.
No, you can't. You're not.
I'm whatever Gotham needs me to be.
Wait, why couldn't they just blame the Joker for all these deaths? He's been killing people the entire movie. Vilifying Batman makes no sense. The Dark Knight Rises, the epic final chapter that'll mildly entertain you when you're watching it, but will ultimately anger and disappoint you when you really start to think about it. Revisit the iconic Bruce Wayne, a man who turned the pain of his parents' death into a superhero, but for some reason mopes around for 8 years after his sort of girlfriend dies. Suit up as he spends the first 45 minutes hobbling around on canes, getting knocked over easily, growing a gross depression beard, and be told that his body is in complete shambles. Even though in the entire trilogy, he's only clocked in maybe a year and a half as the Batman. But chaos will arrive in the form of Bane, a villain who no one can fully understand.
This has cost you your strength. Word of the truth about despair. The night never escaped. How about your schedule, Captain?
Prompting Moat Man to unretire and plop on a magic knee brace that'll instantly cure him, so he can take Bane head on for a few minutes until he's crippled again for a huge chunk of the movie, leaving this mumbling warlord to fulfill his overly complicated plot of terrorizing Gotham for 3 pointless months, which prompts only 1 riot and 0 gridlock. Seriously, where is everybody? Get ready for a nearly 3-hour Batman movie where Batman only shows up for about 33 minutes. And when he does show up, he's so terrible he reveals his secret identity to complete strangers.
When you started, why the mask?
Protect the people closest to me.
Never conducts background checks on his maids or his board members. He uses ineffective gadgets. Stands atop random buildings that are way too dangerous to balance on. And wastes several hours painting a bridge in gasoline. A story so large in scale, it was partly shot in IMAX, which becomes super distracting when it's constantly changing aspect ratios. And a film so poorly paced, it moves slow for 2 hours, then randomly zooms through 3 months of time without telling the audience, forcing this completely rushed ending that'll leave you asking questions like,
why are the criminals constantly hitting Batman with their guns instead of shooting him?
Why would the CIA let masked men onto their plane without checking who they were first?
How did Bane know about the existence and the exact location of Batman's secret armory, especially after Lucius said it was off the books?
And why has no one stumbled upon his huge-ass airplane?
How did Bane and his henchmen hide motorcycles inside the stock exchange?
How is it possible that Bruce Wayne completely healed his broken back in less than 3 months? Didn't he need a doctor?
How did Batman get from the hole in the middle of nowhere into the quarantined Gotham without any money or equipment?
Why would they send the entire Gotham City police force into the sewers all at the exact same time?
If Tamalor knew he was Batman, why did she let him wander off with Lucius? Why didn't she just kill him when she had the chance?
In fact, why didn't she just detonate the bomb right then?
And why does Batman talk to Catwoman in his Batman voice when she knows he's Bruce Wayne?
How come everybody in Gotham could figure out that Bruce Wayne was Batman except for Commissioner Gordon?
Even the character with Down syndrome, played by Joseph Gordon-Levitt, figured it out. Why did Bruce Wayne show up in a French cafe after being pronounced dead? Think that would have attracted the attention of the media.
How did Batman eject and swim 9 miles to survive if he only had 5 seconds left on the bomb?
Didn't anyone in Gotham think it was weird that Batman and Bruce Wayne both died on the exact same day?
Bruce Wayne was Batman?
Starring Derelict, Gotham Abbey, Roz Actually, Rachel Dawson's Creek, Sirius Blue, If I only played Bruce Wayne. Ken Watanabe wasted in this movie, but he is. And what does the fox say?
A ring-a-ding-ding, a ring-a-ding-ding.
Cabbage Patch Face, Nurse Jackie, Los Pollos Hermanos, Rusty Griswold, and Eyewart. Try not noticing that from here on out. The cast of Inception, Princess Diaries, Kristen Stewart's Mouth, Michael Caine, Bruce Willis, and Bane Bruce.
How Bruce Wayne got his groove back.
The League of Shadows has been a check against human corruption for thousands of years. We sacked Rome, loaded trade ships with plague rats, burned London to the ground.
Cancelled Firefly, made Crash win Best Picture, discovered Justin Bieber, made Harambe a meme.
The Dark Knight. Who are we kidding? This movie is fucking awesome. The Dark Knight Rises. I'm pretty worried about Man of Steel now.
It's time to embarrass the Dark Knight. Worse than Joel Schumacher did.
Batman, you're a cunning strategist and a master of theatricality. But I found your one hidden weakness. Getting the beaten out of you.
The Screen Junkies roast of Batman. Watch now.
Go away!